what's up, everybody? Jasper Gonzo here. Another What's Next. Happy Monday. Well, the ongoing soap opera that has been the Spotify Rogan drama. Musical artists, the old heads from the 60s pulling their content. Certain current pulling their content. Those threatening to pull their content from Spotify. So even when you have somebody coming out and say, hey, I got your back, Joe. Well, turns out to be a fraud. And you know who you are. The Rock. Rumors that eventually it was going to come to a pass. Something was going to happen. Well, we started seeing the little things in regards to, we're going to slap a warning label on anyone, on any program, and not just Rogan's, but on any program who discusses the COOF, who discusses vaxes, who discusses who basically talks opposite of Lord Farquhar and the Dementia Administration in regards to their narrative. But now we have the CEO of Spotify finally come out and clear the air as far as where they stand with Joe Rogan. Let's take a look. This comes out of the Daily Wire. Spotify stands by Joe Rogan after N-word controversy. Canceling voices is a slippery slope. Spotify CEO Daniel Ek released a statement on Sunday announcing that the company would stand by its podcast host, Joe Rogan, following the N-word controversy that Rogan apologized for late last week. Quote, while I strongly condemned what Joe has said, and I agree with the decision to remove past episodes from our platform, I realize some will want more. And I want to make one point very clear. I do not believe in silencing Joe is the answer, X said. We should have clear lines around content and take action when they are crossed, but canceling voices is a slippery slope. Looking at the issue more broadly, it's critical thinking and open debate that powers real, necessary progress. Wow. Critical thinking and open debate. You mean something that Joe's been doing for basically the last 12 years? Really? X said a note to the staff that it was Rogan's decision to remove dozens of episodes of the Rogan Experience from Spotify. Oh, so it was Joe's idea to remove over 113 and counting in regards to his program. Interesting. Eck's statement continued, quote, another criticism that I continue to hear from many of you is that it's not just about the Rogan Experience on Spotify. It comes down to our direct relationship with him. Last week, Town Hall, I outlined to you that we are not the publisher of Rogan, but perception due to our exclusive license implies otherwise. So I've been wrestling with how this perception squares with our values. If we believe in having an open platform as a core value of the company, then we must also believe in elevating all types of creators, including those from unrepresented communities and diversity of backgrounds. We've been doing a great deal of work in this area already, but I think we can do even more. So I am committing to an incremental investment of $100 million for the licensing, development, and marketing of music, artists, and songwriters, audio content from historical marginal groups. This will dramatically increase our efforts in those areas. While some might want us to pursue a different path, I believe that more speech on more issues can be highly effective in improving the status quo and enhancing the conversation altogether. I deeply regret that you are carrying so much of this burden. I also want to be transparent in setting the expectation that it's in order to achieve our goal from becoming the global audio platform. These kinds of disputes will be inevitable. For me, I come back to centering our mission of unlocking the potential of human creativity, enabling more than 1 billion people to enjoy the work that we think will be more than 50 million creators. That mission makes these clashes worth the effort. I told you several times over the last week, but I think it's critical we listen carefully to one another and consider how we can do better, should do better. I spent this time having lots of conversations with people inside and outside Spotify. Some have been more supportive, while others have been incredibly hard, but all of them have made me think. One of the things I am thinking about is what additional steps we can take to further balance creator expression with user safety. User safety. Interesting word. I've asked our team to expand that number of outside experts we consult with these efforts and look forward to sharing more details. Your passion for this company and our mission has made a difference in the lives of so many listeners and creators around the world. I hope you won't lose sight of that. It is the ability to focus and improve Spotify, even some of our toughest days, that has helped us build the platform we have. We have a clear opportunity to learn and grow together from this challenge, and I am ready to meet it head on. I know it's difficult to have these conversations play out so publicly, and I continue to encourage you to reach out to your leaders, your HR partners, or me directly, if you need support or resources for yourself or for your team. All right, kids. What we have here is a list, and this was brought to you by one Carl Benjamin, aka Sargon of Akkad, out of Getter. The smear of the right wing will one day become a badge of honor as the left loses all credibility. Now, as you can see there, Joe Rogan's right-wing guest bias. Let's look at the left. You have Kamau Bell, Tommy Chong, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Anna Kasparian, Dan Savage, who is a piece of shit, by the way, Kevin Smith, Cenk Uygur of the Young Turds. Now let's take a look at this right-wing list. Roseanne Barr, Peter Boghossian, Tim Dillon, Tulsi Gabbard, Sam Harris, Heather Henning, James Lindsay, Elon Musk, Steven Pinker, Sad Gad, Michael Shermer, the Weinstein brothers, Brett and Eric, Dan Weiss. Really? Are they really right-wing? Are they? Or are they just liberals who have a different opinion? But if you look at some others on this list, of course, he puts himself on there, Carl Benjamin, Alex Berenson, Steven Crowder, Alex Jones, Gavin McInnes, Stefan Molyneux, Ted Nugent, Candace Owens, Dr. Jordan Peterson, Tim Pool, Ben Shapiro, Dana White, just to mention a few on that list. So notice all the X's. Of course, those are the ones I initially read off to being right wing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. My thoughts. My intention was not to read the entire statement regarding and referencing the CEO of Spotify, Daniel Ek. But I just wanted to get all of that out there because context matters. Interesting that Spotify said Rogan pulled the episodes. So Rogan went through his library, 113 episodes, and he pulled them out. Not Spotify. Rogan pulled them out. Interesting. Of course, leave it to Spotify's CEO to bring in more diversity. Because we need to have more diverse voices. And I have no problem with that, as long as it's about diversity of opinion and not diversity because, well, they're black, they're gay, they're trans, this, that, and the other. You're 52,000 genders, the nonsense. But actual voices of people who think that who believe they present a differing of opinion, for better words. But at the end of the day, this was needed by the CEO for him to come out and finally clear the air. And hopefully this does. There are some things, like I said, there are some things in his comment that you makes you scratch your head and go, wasn't necessary to word these out, so, but it is what it is. And for Spotify to still say, Joe, I got your back, which is more than what The Rock did, says a lot. So hopefully this puts an end to it, but I don't think so. Because you're still going to have knuckleheads on the left who are going to pull their content, their worthless content that nobody listens to, off of Spotify because of the racist Rogan. But it's douchebaggery 101, and that's what the left does best. What do you guys think? I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. I want to see more just like this. Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.